Thanks for tuning in to do yoga with me. This is a great practice to do in the evening, but of course you can do it at any time of the day. We're going to create space and lengthen the body, particularly in the major muscle groups and in the spine. So any feelings of tightness or tension that have built up in the course of the day, you can just blend through all of that, smooth it all out, get our bodies feeling open and relaxed. It's aimed at an intermediate level, so there'll be less specific instructions on poses and alignments. Feel free to have a go, but listen to your body at all times. Stay with your breath and really feel what your body is telling you. So we'll start standing on your mat with feet more than hip width apart, toes turned out at 10 to 2. Now soften them in the knees and begin to swing from side to side, looking all the way around, taking your arms behind you, taking a spin from ankles all the way up to the top of your head. Taking your eyes all the way around, just mobilizing through the spine, twisting through the hips. Now raise your arms, bending at the elbows, nice and open in the shoulders. Begin to lead with the elbows as you twist. Feeling the twist all the way through the spine and down to the ankles. Bringing your hands back down. Swinging them around and then slowly coming to a still position. Soften the knees. While you're there, start to rub vigorously the nails and the first knuckle of each of your fingers. Lowering down into a deep horse stance as you do this. Activate the quads. And then allow the hands to drop by your side as you stand up straight. Feeling and sensing the tingle through the fingers. Draw it all the way up your arms. Aware of that electricity running through your body. Aware of that energy. Bring that energy to center and rise the arms all the way up above you. Interlace the fingers, rise them above your head. Reach up, lengthen the arms, lengthen the side body. Take the left leg across the body. Rise up onto the right toe and stretch through the right side of the body. Exhale back to center. Inhale as you cross the right foot across the body. Push forward from the back toes. Lengthen all the way through the left side of the body. Bring your hands to center and work yourself to the front of your mat. Bring your feet together, knees, ankles, thighs together. Drawing in the tummy button, drawing tailbone down towards your ankles, feeling nice and strong and tall, Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands in Anjali Mudra, regulating the breath in preparation for classic Surya Namaskara, sun salutation. Inhale, take a deep breath in as you rise your hands up, look to the fingers, and exhale, folding from the hips. Keeping your knees soft. Inhale as you rise up with a flat back and straight legs. Exhale as you step back with the right foot. Ground the back knee and reach up and forward. Chin up, chest up. Plant the hands and step back into plank, a nice straight line. Inhale, spread shoulders wide, elbows tight to the body. Exhale, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog, lengthen forward and up, strong arms. Tuck the toes. On an exhale, push back into downward dog. 5 strong breaths here. Soften in the body. 1, soft knees, strong foundation, fingers spread wide on each hand. 2, base of each finger rooting into the mat. 3, lengthen the arms, lengthen the side body. 4, shifting the weight back into the hips, lengthening the tailbone away. 5, exhale, dip down, look ahead, step forward with the right foot, ground the back leg. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, float the back leg to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over strong, engaged thighs, knees soft. Inhale as you rise up, look to the thumb. Exhale, drawing the arms down the center line. Again, inhale, rise up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, fold from the hips, nose towards your knees. Strong legs. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands and stepping back with the left leg. Ground the back knee, rise up from the waist. Plant the hands, step back into plank. Inhale and plank, shoulder blades wide. Drop to your knees if you want to support your back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, pushing forward and up. Exhale, roll the toes back to downward dog. 5 breaths. Inhale, lengthening the side body. Exhale, engaging the quads. 1, lengthen the whole front of the body. 2, soften, extending back with the hamstrings. 3, 4, softening the body. 5, exhale, look along the mat, step forward with the left foot, ground the right. Inhale as you rise up, chin up, chest up. Exhale, drawing the back foot in. Inhale and lengthening, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, look to the front. Exhale, down the center line. Third time, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold from the hips. Going deeper each time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back with the left. Low lunge, inhale, rise up from the waist. Exhale, stepping back to plank. Strong, straight plank. Always drop onto your knees if it's too much for your back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, pushing up. Up dog, strong arms, shoulder blades together. Exhale, roll the toes and push back, downward dog. 5 breaths, inhale. Exhale, settle into position, inhale. Sucking in the tummy, lengthening tailbone away. 2, softening the hamstrings, engaging the quads. 3, 4, 5, dipping down, looking beyond the mat and stepping forward with the left foot, rising up, low lunge. Exhale, stepping the back foot in. Inhale, looking up, flat back, straight legs, and exhale, folding over, strong, engaged thighs. Inhale, rising up, lengthen. Exhale, hands down the center line. Last time, inhale, look up. Exhale, folding from the hips, crown draws to the floor. Inhale, crown draws forward. Exhale, stepping back with the right leg. Low lunge, rising up from the belly up. Exhale, stepping back into plank. Inhaling in plank, strong plank. Lowering down and exhale. And pushing up and forward, chin up, chest up. For up dog, exhale, roll the toes, downward dog. Get yourself into position. Feet are hip width apart, arms shoulder width apart. Spreading the shoulder blades wide. 2. Sucking in the tummy button, lengthening the tailbone away. 3. Nice strong engaged quads. 4. Neck is long, shoulders are soft. And 5. Exhale, stepping forward with right leg. Rising up, low lunge. Exhale, stepping the back foot in. Inhale, looking up, lengthen ahead. Exhale, fold over, neck is long. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands down the center line. Mountain pose, grounding through all 4 corners of your feet, rolling the thighs inwards, strong legs. Pull up in the pelvic floor, navel to spine, hands rest on the heart, Anjali Mudra. Spread open the shoulder blades, draw the shoulder blade tips together, puffing up the chest, resting tall, lengthening in the spine. Flowing with your breath, inhale, lengthen arms up. Exhale as you fold ribs onto thighs. Inhale, lengthen forward, straight legs, flat back. Exhale, step back with the left leg. Ground the back knee. Inhale with supported back bend, reach hips forward and down. Chin up, chest up. Exhale as you cross the left arm over the right leg. Rotate right from the waist. Hips stay level. Bud down, armpit to thigh, taking Anjali Mudra, right elbow up. Inhale, look up and crown lengthens to the front of the mat. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, extend the arms out, touch heaven to earth. Exhale as you twist. Follow the breath, dropping top arm and circling round, opening up whole upper body. Release the arms, drop hands either side of the foot and step back into plank. Inhale in plank, lengthen chin forward, heels away. Exhale, drawing elbows in tight, shoulders away from the ears, and lower to chaturanga, hover. Inhale, push up, rolling thighs inwards, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, roll the toes to downward dog. Lengthen. Step the left foot between the hands. Inhale as you rise up to supported back bend. Exhale as you lunge low. Extend the right arm forward and across the body. Rotate to the left and the hands meet in Anjali Mudra, elbows spread apart. Inhale, lengthen the spine, neck is long, look up. Exhale as you twist, spread the hands apart. Reach for heaven and earth, and exhale as you twist deeper. Stay with your breath. Circle the top arm down and round, opening the shoulder space, working through the tight spots in the thoracic spine. Exhale as you unravel, hands either side of the foot, and step back into plank. Lower down, choose knees or full chaturanga. Inhale, pushing up to upward dog, and exhale as you tuck the toes into downward dog. Inhale as you drop onto all fours and step the right leg to the outside of the right arm. Turn out the right toes, releasing the hip. And if it's available to you, lower onto your forearms, knee dropping out to the side, rolling to the outside of the right foot. So if you want to add to this for a deeper stretch, come onto your back toes, or stay with the knee grounded. It's your choice. Releasing and relaxing, no tension and no strain. Inhale as you come back up, plant the left hand down, and exhale as you bend the back leg and reach back with the right arm, taking hold of the ankle. Inhale as you open the chest, drawing the right shoulder back. The right hip falls open, rolling onto the outside of the right foot, and look over your right shoulder. Lengthen as you breathe deeply. And unravel, and step back to plank. Inhale and plank, and exhale as you lower down. Inhale to up dog, and exhale over the toes. Rest and lengthen. Walk it out if you'd like. Exhale as you step the left leg to the outside of the left arm. Toes turn out and lower onto your forearms, or stay upright if it's a better choice for you. Release the left hip. Let it fall open with each breath. No tension, no strain. Tuck the toes for a deeper stretch through the hip flexor and lengthen the spine. The crown of the head reaches forward and the heel reaches back. Smooth and effortless breath. Inhale as you ground the knee, pick up the back foot, and plant the right hand under the shoulder. Exhale as you reach back for the ankle with the left hand and peel open the shoulders. Roll onto the outside of the left foot and exhale, leveling the hips forward, and look around. Prise yourself open and create space. Then gently unravel, plant the hands beside the foot, and exhale as you step back into plank, lowering down, still exhaling, and inhale to up dog. Exhale, roll the toes into downward dog. Make sure the hands are planted firm, rooting through the base of every finger. Feet together. As you inhale, reach the right leg up and back, shoulders level. Bend in the knee and let the foot drop back and down, stretching through the whole right side. Exhale as you swing the leg up and through to meet the hands. Squaring the hips and grounding both feet for warrior one. 3 breaths. Inhaling, rising up. Lengthen from the waist up, look to the thumbs. Ground down with strong legs. 3. Exhale as you lower, hands either side of the foot, step back into plank. Lowering down chaturanga, use your bandhas. Inhale, rise up, and exhale into downward dog. Bringing the feet into the center line, level shoulders, inhale, lift the left leg high and lengthen, rooting through the arms. Open the hip, bend the knee and drop the foot and stretch all the way through the side of the body. Exhale as you swing the left leg through to meet the hands, squaring the hips, ground the feet, Virabhadrasana 1. 3 breaths, super strong back leg, engaged quad. Lengthen the arms forward and up, staying strong and low from the waist down. Lengthen from the waist up. And lower the hands, either side of the foot. Step back into plank, lowering down, still exhaling. And inhale as you push up, squeeze shoulder blades together, and exhale, rolling the toes, downward dog. Lengthen the whole back of the body from wrist to tailbone and tailbone to heels. Exhale, drop onto all fours. Pick up each foot, crossing over each thigh, and catwalk to the front of your mat. Mobilize the hips. Then when you get to the front of the mat, work your way to the back of the mat. Reversing. working through the hips. Then sit back with the right thigh tucked under. Right foot meets the outside of the left hip, and left thigh crosses on top, stacking the knees on top of each other. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right hip. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Grounded on your sit bones, lifting tall in the spine, and let the breath flow in and out as you release any tension. Raise the hands overhead. Exhale as you push the heel of the hands out and cross left arm over right, elbows stacking on top of each other, and draw the hands together. Push elbows out at shoulder height. Wrists push over the elbows. Shoulders soften, drawing shoulder blades back and down. Inhaling with long spine. Exhale as you soften. Tipping forward if you'd like to add to it. Hooking elbow over knee. Release the neck. And 6. Inhale, unravel. Raise the arms overhead and exhale, pushing heel of the hands out and down. Interlace the fingers behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting the chest. And release. Roll forward onto your hands and knees. And catwalk forward to the front of your mat. Really work into the hip and the pelvic area. Working your way to the back of the mat. And sit back with the left thigh underneath you. Left foot meets the outside of the right hip. And draw the right leg across the body, knees stacked on top of each other. Right foot meets the outside of the left hip. Inhale as you raise the arms up overhead and push the heel of the hands out to shoulder height. Cross the right arm over the left arm, stack the elbows, drawing the left hand up to meet the right. 6 breaths. Elbows in line with shoulders, wrists over elbows. 1. Soften the tops of the shoulders, sitting tall. Use your bandhas. 3. Fold to deepen the stretch. 4. Relaxing the neck. Softening the whole body. And 6. Exhale as you unravel, pushing the arms out. Interlace the fingers behind you. And inhale as you squeeze shoulder blades together. And release the arms, release the legs, and shake it all out. Extending legs forward, knees, ankles, thighs together, and rolling the thighs inwards. Pulling up on the pelvic floor and sucking navel to spine, being nice and tall in the spine. Dandasana, staff pose. Take an inhale, rising up, lengthening the whole side of the body. Exhale, pushing out the heel of the hands, stretching out the arms. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale as you fold forward from the hips. With each inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the crown of the head forward. With every exhale, relax and soften. Relax the neck, draw shoulders from the ears. Paschimottanasana, intense west stretch. An intense stretch for sure, all the way down the back of the body. Such a deep stretch through the spine. Helps to relax the nervous system, the spinal column being stretched and lengthened. So work with your breath, working for a calming effect on your nervous system. Inhale as you rise up, planting the hands by your side. Strong arms, feet hip width apart. Tabletop, 3 breaths. Shoulders away from the ears, spine is long. Rolling the thighs inwards, spreading the lower back. 2. 3. And exhale as you lower down. Roll the way round onto your all fours, tuck the toes. And reach up into downward dog. Settle in down dog, lengthening in the spine. Finding some extra length in your hamstrings. Sucking in the tummy, lengthening tailbone away. And bring the feet into the center line. Reach up with the left leg with a deep inhale. Open the hips and drop the foot behind you. Foot back down beside the right. Lengthen with strong arms and level shoulders. And reach the left leg back up again, opening the hip, and exhale as you swing the left leg through to meet the hand. Coming all the way up, warrior 2, and straighten the left leg, kick back in the left hip, and reach the left side over the thighs, dropping the lower hand down and raise up with the right hand, opening up to Trikonasana, peeling open the chest, rotating the torso all the way around to the side, stack shoulder over shoulder. Exhale as you look to the foot, bend in the knee and rise all the way back up, rotating the feet, turn in the left and turn out the right, lower down to a gentle warrior two, and kick back with the right hip, reaching right ribs over the thigh, rooting through strong legs, lengthen the torso and stretch the left side of the body, pushing through the back foot. Look to the big toe, bend in the knee and rise all the way up, turn over the right foot and kick all the way back into plank. Exhale, lowering into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale over the toes to downward dog. Bringing the feet together. Draw up the right foot, reach it up, open in the hip, dropping the foot behind you and lowering it down. Lengthen up again, reaching the foot up, open the hip, and as you exhale, swing all the way through, foot to meet the hands. Plant the back foot and rise up to warrior two. Opening up to Trikonasana. Inhale, kick back over the right hip, stretch and lengthen the whole side of the body. Peel open the shoulders, reach up with the left arm, and then drop left hand to meet left hip. Drop the right hand down about a foot in front of the foot, and kick the weight onto your strong right leg. Lift in the waist. Rotate the torso so that it mirrors what we were doing in Trikonasana. Challenge your balance. And then lower the left hand to meet towards the right, nose towards the knee. Step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale as you roll the toes, downward dog. Bring your feet to the center line. Lengthen and reach up with the right leg. Open the hip and swing all the way through on an exhale to meet the hands. And rise up, gentle warrior two. Straighten the legs and then switch the feet pattern so that the left foot is pointing out and the right foot is tucking in 45 degrees. Inhale and kick back over the left hip. Stretch and lengthen. Reach up with the right arm, peel open the shoulders, and then drop the right hand down by the hip. Push your weight onto the left leg. Balance with the left hand in front of the toes, about a foot in front. And open up with the hips and shoulders into Ardha Chandrasana. Work with the length, work with your bandhas. Then plant both hands down, draw the nose towards your knee, kicking up with the back leg. And then exhale as you kick back, stepping back into plank, exhaling into chaturanga. Inhale, rising up, upward dog. And exhale, pushing back and drawing yourself round to sitting, Baddha Konasana. Draw the soles of your feet together and rise up tall. Sit bones square on the mat. Draw navel to spine, pull up on the pelvic floor. Use your bandhas. Let the hips release, let them flop, no tension, no strain. And if you want to add to it, roll over, reaching chin towards the floor. Using your breath to allow your body to open. Now take your legs wide. Still sitting on your sitting bones, spine nice and straight. Adjust yourself as you need to. Make sure your legs are nice and engaged, toes pointing up to the sky. Reach forward from the hips as far as is available to you. Straight spine, straight strong legs. Use your breath to soften the body. Legs are engaged, the rest of you is relaxed. Work with your breath. Inhale, work yourself up and turn yourself round to the right. Reaching over the right leg, take hold of the feet if you can. Lengthen over that right leg. And on an inhale, walk yourself all the way around to the left leg. Square the ribs over the thigh and reach forward and down. Doesn't matter how far you go, just taking quality, the stretch. Not hunching up at the ears with the shoulders, nice and relaxed. And then on an inhale, walk yourself back to center and back out in front. Seeing if you can get a little bit further and stay with your breath. Inhale, working your way back up. Take a grip of the right foot with your right hand and reach all the way up and over, taking a big deep side bend through the left side and kick under the armpits. Rotate the shoulders and ribs round. Staying with your breath, elongating. On an inhale, pulling up using your bandhas, and change the grip over your left leg. Take hold of the inside of your left foot with your left hand and stretch right hand overhead. Big deep stretch through the right side of the body. Looking under the armpit, staying with your breath. Spin round and lay on your back. Taking a few breaths, getting ready for the shoulder stand sequence. A great sequence before bedtime. Great to calm the nervous system and stretch out the whole spinal area, particularly the thoracic spine. On an inhale, slide your feet overhead, bend in the knees, rest on your forehead, and place the hands in the lower back, drawing the elbows towards each other and then kick up into shoulder stand. Find as much length as possible, good stable support from the upper arms and shoulders, nice long neck. Now begin to drop your legs overhead, halasana, plow pose. Try to get the feet to meet the floor, if not just bend the knees and rest them on your forehead. Take the hands, ground them on the floor, expand the ribs, force the air into the lungs as you breathe, getting the best stretch you can out of the spine. Nice straight, engaged legs. Or you can add to it with bent knees and bringing the knees in like earmuffs clamping around the head. Straightening the legs back to halasana, planting the hands in the lower ribs, and draw yourself back up into shoulder stand, feeling light and tall, drawing the tailbone towards the ankles. Pulling in navel to spine. Stay with your breath. If you want to add to it, bring your feet into lotus position and extend the arms up to support the knees. In this pose, you rest grounded on our shoulders, broadening the shoulders, lengthening in the neck. If you have your feet in lotus, draw the knees down towards the heads, wrap the arms, squeeze arms around the thighs, fingers meeting. And then release, and release the legs, kicking back up to an even taller, longer, lighter shoulder stand. Rolling the thighs inwards, drawing the feet up towards the sky. Draw the tailbone up to meet the feet. If you want to drop into bridge from here, split the legs and drop down gently, or lower down fully and rise back up into bridge. Take the hands under the hips to support them for a one-footed bridge. Taking an inhale as you reach the right leg up. Raise the other leg. And then grounding down, taking the hands down along the mat. A few breaths in bridge. Try not to let the knees splay. And release as you exhale, lowering all the way down slowly. And and grounding yourself back down, getting ready for Matsyasana, fish pose. Work your arms underneath you, sit bones meet the wrist, palms down. Engage the legs, drawing knees, ankles, thighs together. Inhale as you look up to the feet and exhale, puffing out the chest and dropping back the head. Rest on the crown of the head. Fully supported on your forearms, lifting in the chest, breathing into the chest cavity. If you want to add to it, release the hands, bring them up in front of you and lift the legs, squeezing these ankles, thighs together, engaging bandhas, puffing up the chest, staying with your breath. Nice strong fish pose. And then release, releasing the body to the floor for relaxation. Feet turn out, palms raise up, shoulders release, back release, hips release, the whole body relaxes. Let the floor completely support you as you completely release and relax. Thank you for joining me with this lengthening and opening flow. Notice the space that's been created in your body and mind. And take that calm with you when you're ready to get off your mat. Namaste.